Guys, be honest, how many of you read I am back instead of I am back? Hi, my little fellows, welcome or welcome back. I'm Miko and I returned after 2 years of no posting. Please don't throw tomatoes at me. I know that I didn't post in a while and I deeply apologize for that. And let me explain why I disappeared for such a long period of time. The true reason why I disappeared is I was sleeping for 2 years straight. By the way, I am joking, I wasn't in coma or anything. But jokes aside, I had a lot of things going on in my life and let me start explaining. First, I'm gonna probably introduce myself, because this plays a role in my disappearance. I'm an 18 years old girl from guess which country. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. I'm from Ukraine. Yeah. If you guess correctly, here's a rose for you. Most of you already know what is happening in my country, so I won't go into details. Because of the current situation in my country, I needed to flee in another country. First it was Moldova, the country next to Ukraine, and then I moved to Germany. A lot has happened and it was frustrating at first. We were flying to an unfamiliar country, just me and my mom, not knowing the language there, nor the people from that country. We didn't have much money to support ourselves, and we also didn't know what would happen to us next. It was difficult at the beginning, but we still managed to cope with it. We went through 3 different refugee camps, and when I tell you guys that it was insane and that a lot of crazy things happened there, I'm not joking. In the last camp I stayed for 3 or 4 months, and this place looked more like a ton of cages with the bed sheets on top, and I am not even exaggerating. Also, it was very unsanitary in there. Like, I'm sorry for the details, and if somebody is eating right now, please don't. But there was literal poop on the walls in the toilet room. Like, I'm sorry, but it was crazy. Also, there were many cases of stealing, people deciding to make some more babies in the middle of the night, and so on. And a side note, these people who were deciding to do so in the night, they already had 10 kids. They already had 10 children, and they made it in front of the kids. So how you guys can understand, it wasn't the greatest place to stay at, but also not the worst one. At least we had a roof above our heads, so I'm not complaining. While I was in that refugee camp, I started going to school and also learning German. Things started to get better, like slowly but surely. And then we finally moved out from that refugee camp. First we moved to a dormitory and then we moved to our flat, where I'm currently living. By the way, we found our flat quite quickly. I would say we found it in 2 weeks or so, or maybe less. I think it was even in 1 week. So I guess luck also played a big role in that. Afterwards I went to gymnasium. By the way, it's not the same school as I mentioned before, and I'm trying my best in there. And when I tell you guys that I didn't understand the teachers most of the time, I'm not joking. It was quite hard to understand them, and I felt like I was listening to that alien cat yapping. And I was like, huh? What are they saying? Like, I already learned quite a bit of German at the time, but the difference between gymnasium and some random ass school I went before is humongous. But, big but, I got the hang of it. I think I already told ya everything I could. Okay, maybe not everything, not minute to minute, then it would take forever. But at least I briefly told my story, and I'm so glad I could share it with you all. By the way, I wasn't complaining nor trying to get pity from you guys or anything. I am very grateful that other countries accept us, that we have privileges, can have a roof above our heads, get money and education, and so on. I just wanted you to understand me and my situation a little bit better, and I wanted to apologize yet again for disappearing, just like randomly disappearing one day, not saying anything. It wasn't the nicest of me, and I promise not to do that again. Now, if you listened till this moment, I'm quite sure that you're interested in my content, and I recommend hitting that follow button. It's also like, and if you're not shy or socially awkward, maybe leave a comment down below. Don't worry, I don't bite, maybe. But I will really appreciate it, so. I also want to get monetized on YouTube. It's one of my biggest goals for the future, because I really want to get some money, so I could help my mom and myself to have a bit better life. Also, if we talk about money, I have my commissions open on VGen. If you saw my most recent video, I'm pretty sure that you already know about it, but if you're not, then I recommend watching that video if you're interested in commission me. Thanks for listening. Now let's continue with my future plans. In the nearest future, I plan to do a series of sweets humanization from different countries. I will do a lot of different sweets, for example tiramisu from Italy, macarons from France, mochi from Japan, mango with sticky rice from Thailand, also baklava from Turkey, donuts from USA, and of course cherry dumplings from Ukraine. I will be selling them on my VGen for 30 euros as my adobs, maybe for a little bit more but not less. It depends on how much time I spent on them and if I like the design or not. If you have any suggestions on what other sweets I can humanize, then please comment down below. I think that I will be doing 1 to 3 characters in one video, because it takes so much time to draw a full-body character with a portrait for them. My other ideas are doing some chill content as Draw With Me while Yap. Why? Because I love chatting. Like all of my friends know that I'm a huge yapper who talks non-stop. The only way to stop me from yapping is to give me food. Because you know what I love more than yapping? It's food. And not just some food, the great quality food, or at least some food that I like. Because I would not say that I'm a very picky eater, but I'm also not the type of person who can eat everything. Like, no, I cannot eat everything. Like, come on, who can? It's so off topic, but for example, I don't like coffee. Yeah, please don't bully me and don't put me in the basement. Like, sorry, I just don't like it. Even though my mother drinks it every day. But I'm a tea person, and also I really like compote. If you don't know, then just Google what compote is, or I can show you the definition right now. Oh, and I really like milkshake too, especially a chocolate one. It's so delicious, I cannot. Okay, let's stop talking about drinks and food. I don't know how this happened. I just talked off script, and I hope that you guys aren't hungry now, because I am. Okay, back to my future plans. I'm also thinking of doing animations, and I already started drawing one. I'm going to put it right now. You can see my OCs in there. It's one of my favorite one, like most favorite, and they have the most lore out of my old characters. Their names are Echlis, it's the elf girl, and the boy is named Haro. If you follow me on TikTok or maybe on my Telegram channel, you already know about them. But if you don't, I really recommend following me there because I am more active in there, not gonna lie. And if you want to know the lore, you can find it on my TikTok under these videos in the description. I really like these OCs, and if you want me to go more in depth on the lore, I can make another video just about them. But let me know if you guys are interested in the comment section. And if yes, I will make such a video just for you guys. Okay, enough about my OCs. Most of my videos will be some longer drawing videos, around 10 to 30 minutes long, where I could do some challenges. Of course art challenges, not any from real life. Sorry guys, I won't do a backflip. Maybe in another life. Also I could do some art tutorials if you guys want any, or just draw and yap on some topics. For example, how much hate is normalized nowadays, or my honest opinion on IE, and so on. Now, if you watched till this moment, I want you to comment an emoji bundle out of a turtle emoji, maybe a tongue, and a tomato, why not? Let's see how many of you lasted for so long. Also, bonus info for you all, I'm thinking of doing an art raffle on TikTok soon enough. So if you want a chance to get a free drawing from me, don't forget to follow me there. I will put the link in the description. I hope that your ears aren't dry from such a cracky audio. I hope it's already better because I am redoing this audio for a second or third time already. And I really hope that my voice doesn't sound so bad in the video, and now I'm talking off script, so don't bully me if I have any grammatical how it's called? Grammatical mistakes. Sorry, I wanted to say it on German so bad now. You guys just can't imagine, bro. Okay, that's all. Thanks for staying till the end. Love you all. Bye bye.